The second track on Axis Bold as Love is a twisted blues song played with a swing feel. It's called Up From the Skies. Here's the intro and first verse. All right, through this first verse, Jimmy is alternating between a B9 chord and an F sharp dominant seventh chord, playing quarter notes on each chord. And then there's an upstroke as well on the eighth note upbeats, and it's a swing fill, so it's going. And likewise, the wah-wah goes to treble and then bass. So you're rocking the wah-wah to treble each time. So the B9 chord, second fret of the A string, first fret of the D, bar your ring finger across the top three strings at the second fret. And then the F sharp seventh chord, the root note is fretted with the thumb, second fret of the sixth string, index finger, second fret of the D, ring finger, third fret of the G, middle finger, second fret of the B. And the basic pattern is. And the only difference is every once in a while, Jimmy will slide up a fret or two while playing the B9 chord. And you can hear the bass do the same thing. Also important is the strumming hand. Jimmy chooses to strum over the end of the fretboard and get a little bit of the edge of the thumb into the pick attack. It gives a nice sound, kind of a throaty sound, throatier than a brighter sound that you would get when you pick over the pickup. So it goes well with the wah-wah for creating a kind of a vocal quality to the sound of the guitar. And then at the end of this first verse, moving into the second verse, Jimmy hits a C sharp 9 chord, which is the first chord of the second verse. Here's the second verse of Up From the Skies. All right, for the second verse, the progression just moved up a whole step. It modulated basically up one whole step. We were before going from B9 to F sharp 7, the song being in the key of F sharp. So it's like the 4 chord, the 1 chord. Now it modulates up a whole step to go between C sharp 9, so that's 4th fret, 3rd fret, 4th, 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 C sharp 9 to G sharp 7. And then the G sharp is played the same as the F sharp was. Thumb frets the root note, here, in this case on the 4th fret. Then you got 4th fret, 5th fret, 4th fret. And again, we're doing that subtle little slide up thing and strumming in the same way with the pick hand. Then during this verse, the progression returns to the original B9 to F sharp 7, 4-1 chord change, which represents the end of the second verse. And this example ended with, which initiates the bridge. Okay, here's the Up from the Skies bridge. All right, on this bridge section, the guitar and bass play the same figure basically, starting with a sustained C-sharp root note for the C-sharp 9 chord, and then a little rocking back and forth there between that root note and the fifth below it, which would be a G-sharp note. So the guitar and bass play that in unison. And while the C-sharp 9 chord is sustaining, the wah-wah pedal is rocked in time. So the same thing is then moved back 2 frets to B9, alternated against the fifth below of that, which is in F sharp. And that just moves back and forth a number of times. Okay, here's a solo section of Up from the Skies. All right, let's go over this Up from the Skies guitar solo. The solo is based on the C-sharp minor pentatonic scale, and it's played between 2nd position and 5th position. Here's the basic scale. And then if you were to keep going. All right, now here's the Up from the Skies guitar solo, played slowly. All right, here's the outro guitar solo from Up from the Skies. All right, the outro solo is based on F sharp minor pentatonic scale, played primarily in 2nd position. But Jimmy also travels up to 5th position, and then he moves into F sharp major pentatonic up here in 7th position. And he does a big Albert King type bend in the latter half of the solo. Here it is played slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.